This Uber notification mimicking a baby monitor app. Your baby is crying. Okay, we have your attention. I don't care if there's some human factor to this that the businesses try now where it's like, he got you, little prank bro, we're just having some fun here. No, you're just trying to sell me a product. You're not trying to chat with me to get to know me, and even then, I don't want to get to know you. I want to mute your notifications, bro. I don't care you have 20% off things for me personally. I mean, no, my mom took a bite of my birthday cake that I bought myself for me? Oh... I am so sorry. You have a terribly disrespectful parent, and I wish you all the best in eventually having enough independence to have them not as frequently in your life. Ask the local bakery to slice the sourdough loaf I was buying. What? Okay, we all collectively know that 99% of bakeries have a bread slicing machine. It is like the foundation of their business. How where did you go? Did you go back in time before they had these machines? Did you go to like the Stone Ages? With the Stone Age? Wait, would they even have bread in the Stone Age? Point, it doesn't matter at this point, actually. Wherever you went, they're clearly blind when it comes to cutting things. I'd suggest they deserve to be fired, but knowing your luck with this, they're probably gonna end up being your hairdresser. Saw a guy plating his food on a buffet tray. Okay, yeah, look, I'm personally someone who believes use the plate, bro. But I also know it's kind of common in some places to actually just use the tray. Because, hey, like, let's be real. Technically, the tray is also a plate. It's just something to carry multiple plates with. It is literally, technically, a plate itself. Gotta be careful, though. This could develop into an entirely brand new blue/gold dress debate. My wife won't let me throw out our used one candle because one day our 3-year-old will be 10 and we can use it again. God, this is the epitome of the human's logic. I'm saving less than $1 by keeping this candle. Now, to reward myself for my great budgeting skills, I'm going to spend $20 more on something than I need to. Now, to be fair, none of us are allowed to bag out the woman for doing this, because I guarantee if you reflect on any bits of your last week, you have done exactly this. There's no shame in chasing any sort of excuse to give yourself a treat, okay? Don't feel bad about that. My cat randomly shapeshifted when he turned 1, and now my tattoo doesn't look like him anymore. Your cat looked at your tattoo and was like, oh God, I'm hideous. Screw that, man. I'm scanning another cat. Bam. Now a majestic beast. It's like you made it extremely insecure about how masculine it comes across, and it just had to develop a mane, jabbing itself with steroids in the middle of the night as if it's doing an allergy test.
Bro, you change that tattoo right now or I'm suing you. Somehow, I'll find a way.
My apartment management tried to access my place without proper notice. I always chain my door. Oh, please tell me that your chain came with the building already. Otherwise, I really feel like they're going to try and put this on you as your own fault. I mean, surely they gave you notice beforehand, right? They should have. I mean, fingers crossed that wherever this is has the same rulings that happened here in Australia, where you need to have at least 7 days notice. But I guess for now, enjoy the new possible outlet for ants and bugs to crawl in through. When the property management company says the place has been professionally cleaned. Oh my God! No, if your feet are literally darker than a black hole, you need get a radiation suit or something. That's disgusting. Oh my God, it's literal gunk just coming off the tile there. I mean, on the bright side, you definitely have evidence why you do not need to bother with a bond clean yourself. My tacky alcoholic coworker asking me to pay her bar tab at 1 a.m. I don't drink myself, so why would I pay for her bar tab? Okay, so that's the 19th of July messages there, but hang on, can we just scroll back for a second? 4 days prior? Who asks this? Not a personal period presenter myself, so I can't really, I guess, relate. So please correct me if I'm wrong, but this is something everyone who has a period should try to actually be tracking themselves. Rather, you don't ask your friends to do it for you, right? Assuming I am right to be concerned about that, it really does explain why there's someone who would reach out to you just to do something for them, like as if you're their parent. I'm changing the doorknobs. The previous owner put a fake spider inside the keyhole. Nearly gave me a heart attack. Oh my god. What? Why? I don't know, man. I'm kind of in the park of that's kind of a cool little Easter egg to find in your house. Is it bad that I don't see this as a big issue? A microsecond of shock from a piece of plastic. This guy at the drive-in theater leaving his running lights on after being told to turn them off. But don't worry. No, don't worry, gang. Put a towel over them. It's fine now. Assuming it's not illegal, I fully endorse the local business here grabbing some black spray paint and just sorting out the situation themselves. What summer in Iceland looks like. So bright and shiny. The birds are singing. A brilliant blue washes over the horizon. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. Oh, ring ring, my phone. Who's this? Why, it's my friend Depression. They want to hang out. Well, this is certainly the weather for it. My landlord is keeping all of my deposits over one broken tile that his maintenance guy broke moving a dishwasher. This is why, people, if you are someone who is renting, I implore you to take photos of everything. The moment you move in, you treat that place like a crime scene and everything is evidence. The moment anyone comes into the house who is someone especially sent by the landlord, congrats, that area they are working is now a crime scene. You take photos. Aggressive LED light attached to Kindle during night flight. Right, so clearly they have the power of the sun in their fingers right there, and they're just utilizing it to look at a book better. Tony Stark levels of energy innovation be damned, I suppose. Walked in the door after hanging missing posters all over the neighborhood and saw this. No, okay, but no, hang on. You gotta admit, you would rather this outcome. You are not allowed to be mad at that face, okay? That half Hitler there, you can't be mad at them. My condo is replacing the beautiful stained glass windows for modern ones. Gee, I don't get it. What was wrong with the originals, aside from just some slight rusting that could easily have been, painted over to some degree? Like, congrats, you went from having some sort of color radiate through the interior to a submarine window. Moved into a house, literally the only thing my neighbor has said is,
"Don't park in front of my house."
Guess whose car that is parked in front of my house? Okay, now just to quote something that I posted on Instagram a long time ago, about a year ago, but I still remember it fondly. At least in Australian currency, it costs only $25 to ruin someone's day. Just go to the American equivalent of Bunnings Warehouse, and that tire luck can be all yours. I ordered a 6-piece chicken nugget, got all the way back to my desk just to find out this is what they gave me. What? Okay, this confirms that someone at McDonald's is clearly high off their mind or very severely still hungover. It's just soup. It's just saucy soup. Just imagine walking for that solid, probably 5-10 minutes, knowing the moment you sit down, you're going to enjoy some nice chicken, meaty nugs, and then all you get is liquid. Someone picked all the peaches off our peach tree while we were out of town. Okay, so I really made myself be an idiot here and look at this photo thinking, well, look, they've still got a few there, so that's good. This is the before photo. This is the after photo. Firstly, beautiful lawn. Please, though, put some plants against the fence. It looks really dead. But also, wow, that's just a clean harvest. I mean, not a single peach was left. Like, all of them were equally ripe. You sure about that? Please order a security camera and catch these people. It'd be so satisfying. Husband thinks he's funny. Yeah, come on. Oh, come on! It all cleans rust the same. All the dog poop I picked up outside my house. I don't have a pet. Oh, damn, dude. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 meals. You're set for at least a few days. Good harvest. The way I eat pumpkin pie, I live alone. Wait, is this a self call out? Interesting. Okay. What? Just right in the middle. Not even bothering to make it feel a bit more fancy by slicing it up. Oh dear God. Okay, look, I get you live alone. That's valid. It technically gives you a free reign to do this, but stop. I don't know, man. It's infuriating, but I know I'm not allowed to be mad, but I want to be. Got rear-ended today on the highway. Oh my God, I was expecting a slight annoyance with the bumper, like mildly infuriating, but this is extremely justified rage. Thoughts and prayers that the person who hit you is very rich so you can get as much as you want. Trying to rebook a flight after having yesterday's cancelled. We are experiencing higher than normal messaging volumes and we apologize for the long waits. The estimated wait time to message with our next available specialists is
928 minutes. Oh.
Okay, let's Google this. Hang on, let me look this up. 928 minutes to hours? Ooh. I mean, probably sleep on it, buddy. Just have a little nap. You'll be good to go then. Someone in my office throws out Tupperware instead of cleaning it. There is... It's like, you know what Tupperware is, right? Like, what's the design, the purpose of it? There's a reason they come with lids! The tire pressure on my rental car. Oh my... what? 25, 39, 40... 85? I have about as much knowledge as a toddler when it comes to knowing cars, but, hey, that tire should have blown up by now, I think. Like, I'm pretty sure 44 PSI is the max. Boyfriend bought me a word search book that has only one word in 200 pages. Wow. It's just F-O and X everywhere. In every single page. The back of it saying 128,640 letters, one word, can you find it? Find the word fox. Should be easy. Can you find it? This is peak perfection in, like, go frick yourself sort of gifts, because your mind looks at it and it keeps thinking it's found it. You look at this page and you think, oh, wait, no, I think I see it. No, you don't. Every single time you think you've seen it, it's not there. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Blue Balling in literature form.
Amazon at its finest. All right, $34.99. Add a penny of eligible items to your order to qualify for free shipping. Is there anything on Amazon that's ever been listed for a cent? I really doubt it, but I don't know, I'm kind of hopeful. These bananas being packaged for absolutely no reason. I am curious as to why those ones are packaged, but the ones down on the other end are not. The ones up top are much larger, but yeah, I think it's absolutely fantastic that we use plastic for literally everything we have no reason to use it for. This book I ordered off of Amazon. Okay, so, it's a George R.R. Martin book. It's a Game of Thrones, and it's printed that poorly. I know that Amazon has this interesting shtick where a lot of books are print to order. Like if I order something from an indie author who's got their stuff up on Amazon, the reason it takes a few days to get it is because they're literally putting the book together for you. But I don't think that should be happening for a Game of Thrones. You know, only the giant novel that spawned, well, unfortunately it ended poorly, but it ran really well for a while. The show, it was good for a while. The way my 17-year-old brother texts, are just going by self? I don't have anyone to go with me. Are drive? Huh? Are driving there? Is he really subscribing to the Kevin speaking plan, whatever he did? You know, why use many word when few word do trick? It doesn't really work. I trimmed my eyebrows with a trimmer and 5mm guard. Guess who forgot to put on the guard last night? Oops. Oh well, man, don't worry. It'll look weird for a little while. It'll come back. It'll come back someday. Not today, but don't worry. You'll be all right. My grandma's can habit. All from the last couple weeks, mostly half full. Really? Half full? It's one thing if they're all empty and you're just a little slobby. That's not a word, but I feel like it should be after I said it. It's just gross enough, you know what I mean? But half full? Dude, the ants are gonna come a-runnin', baby. How my chai, delivered by DoorDash, arrived. Oh, did they run out of cups at the local coffee shop? Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. I genuinely, thoroughly believe, as crazy as this sounds, that on all of the delivery services, you shouldn't be allowed to order drinks straight up. I never, ever do. I think I did one time and I felt bad. I can't imagine the annoyance of having to take a drink that could do this at any time. Thankfully, it was in a bag. That does suck though, bro. I'm sorry. The amount of chives Wendy's put on my sour cream and chives baked potato. 0? Actually 0? I like that you're complaining about the chives, but there's also no sour cream in there. That's just a hot potato that was cut open. I guess, to play devil's advocate here, you ordered a baked potato from Wendy's. Let's be real, just because they offer it does not mean you should be trying it there, okay? If for whatever reason, Panda Express started offering cheesecake or something like that, no way in hell. Can you give me the spicy orange chicken, please? The clocks on this church being, because that's one word apparently, off-center. Wow. That is a little more dramatic than what I was expecting. I thought it was going to be just slightly, not whatever the hell this is. Also, there's no hands. There's no hands in the damn clock. And that one just covers up a quarter of the window. Oh my God. You could tell it's a church that's like 500 years old. Why did it need a random clock on this side and that side? It's very silly to me. Train station vending machine gave me $7.50 change and about 60 coins. That has happened to me once before. It's exact change or I'm not doing it at all. Was craving an ice cream cone, so I picked this up at the gas station. Just for it to have no cone? Dude, I don't know if that's a jackpot or not. Generally, the cone's like the best part. Funnily enough, I know that sounds weird, but you have a very limited amount of time. Start eating now. If you grab the wrong bottle, you'll know it. Oh, you'll know it at some point. Just don't grab the wrong bottle. Just, read it first. Maybe don't take the colon cleanser to go to bed. This absolutely vile gap in a women's cinema bathroom stall. My hand for scale. Holy crap. The gaps just keep getting worse. I know we've bitched and complained about specifically stalls in America for a while now, but they're getting worse, right? Why are they doing that? Who out there is mandating that they can see people taking a piss or a shit? Which one of you creepy bastards is out there causing this to be the norm? Woke up this morning to my neighbor burning heaps of plastic garbage. Nice. Another person that doesn't think that anybody on the planet is a human except for them. Therefore, whoever the hell lives around me, it doesn't matter if they're breathing in toxic plastic fumes. Them. Girlfriend's brother's house. Nope, that's not what it says. Not brother's, brother house. Girlfriend's brother house sat for us over the weekend. House sat. There we go. Just written really weird. This is what he's been doing with any food he hasn't finished eating. He dumps it in your yard. Wow, there are significantly more normal ways of doing that. I know that outside of the US, I guess, and maybe Canada? I don't know. Garbage disposals are pretty rare. Like if you ever see one, it's weird. It's really weird to see. But I don't know, it feels a little better to me than just dumping shit tons of food out on the ground wherever you want. If there's a compost pile, maybe, but that's just a random patch of dirt. This amount of legroom should be illegal. I'm only 6'1". You're only 6'1"? You're right though, you're absolutely right. I'm 6'3", and there have been times where I actually almost can't sit in the seat. I'm very worried for the day that does actually happen, where I get on a plane where they decided to squeeze another row in and I literally can't sit down because what do? You either deal with the pain and squeeze in there somehow, or you f*** off and get no money back. Like, what do? It's getting really bad, and I don't know why airlines are allowed to do these disgusting things. I don't know why any company is allowed to do this type of shit at all. Don't free market my shit. Don't even touch me with that dumb crap. They're all against us. It's us against shitty companies trying to... Never mind. Jesus Christ. What the hell, dude? McDonald's rewards very generously its employees. What? Oh, I think I see what you're saying. McDonald's very generously rewards its employees. Okay, all right. announcing recognition for our longtime employees. We would like to recognize our 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30-year employees for their hard work, dedication, and contributions to the success of our company. I am pleased to let you know that we have 27 employees that qualify as of 2021. In appreciation, you will be rewarded as you reach service milestones in your career. After 10 years, you get $100. Let's see. Oh, yep, it climbs up exactly as I assumed it would. 30 years, you get $300. You know what? That should be a bonus every week, not a one-time payment. That should be a permanent weekly pay bump. I'm not kidding. Not kidding. That's not even nearly enough. That right there, what I just suggested, is still a laughable, shitty thing to do to employees that have kind of dedicated their lives to working with you. It's insane. I look forward to recognizing you again in the years to come. My sincere wish is you treat yourself to something special. Oh, go f*** yourself. Look, I know that, again, if I try to play devil's advocate here, it's probably just, the manager going, look, I want to be able to do literally anything for these people. Literally anything. But that's not it, man. That's just, I don't know, 30 years, $300. It's incredibly insulting. Is it something? Yeah. Is it better than absolutely nothing? Sure, I guess. You can't pay rent with that. You might be able to do 1 month-long grocery trip if you live alone. And you just don't eat all that much. Shit's expensive, dude. They know it. Reminds me of when I worked at Walmart for a brief stint. I asked them, because I had a few people that worked with me that had 35 and maybe even a 40-year printout on their badge. And I asked my manager, what do you get for that? Is there something you get in return? And he said, when you retire, you get a lifetime 10% discount. Okay, fine, I guess. You just get to keep your employee discount for the rest of your life. And at my local Walmart, 30-plus year employees get a special parking space. No, not front row, though. Not front row. They're still 3 rows back off to the side. But they do get their own parking space. Oh, woohoo! Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous how easy it would be for companies that make infinite fucking money to do something kind of life-altering for people that have dedicated their lives to said company, but they absolutely refuse at every turn to do anything at all. Hell, you know what? 35-year employees of any place like this should get, free kick-ass healthcare forever. At minimum. Just give them something worth while. Sorry, when it comes to how employees are treated, I'll ramble forever. That timer would break before I stop talking about it. This idiot left their Merc in the wrong place. Oh, I see, their Mercs. I have never seen someone call a Mercedes a Merce or a Merc. This road floods each tide. Yeah, I guess they can't read. Have you paid? God damn, they're not kidding about the flooding, though. Jeez. Whew, that sign's not even, built to a good height for it yet. Yeah, no, this is exactly how I would have listed the months of the year, too. Okay, January, July, June, March, May, November, October, September, April, December, August, February. Yeah, that one just pisses me off. I'm infuriated now. Paid a tailor to alter my pants, and this is the result. I hadn't finished reading the title before I moved over. You got that Cyclops booty. What does this say about you, all right? Are you not well endowed in the booty department? Is this your tailor being a smart ass? Or I guess a dumb ass in this regard. Wow, that sucks. He did it to 2 pairs? Woo-wee, really nothing that could be done? At that point, I would have just paid for custom jeans, man. This peanut butter pot is plain brown, giving the illusion that it's full even though it's empty. Oh, huh, well that's shitty. What the hell, Kraft? What's that all about? Is it so that you can fill it up a little bit less and people won't notice or care? Definitions like this. Pedantic. Of or like a pedant? Why are there goddamn definitions like that, man? Can you relate? Oh, dude, yeah. I think I found one brand of pencil that was more consistent across the board with this. Or one specific pencil sharpener throughout the entire school that would do it correctly. And it was usually the hand crank ones. The automatic ones were always the ones that messed up my pencil like this. It's all about that number 2 Dixon Ticonderoga and that hand crank pencil sharpener, baby. That's what it's all about. So I received the pizza with all the toppings slid off. I mean, if you like it like that. I personally wouldn't order my pizza to be like that, but you do you know what I mean? Is this some kind of privilege you buy with the car? privilege. I wonder what they're talking about. Oh, parking wherever you damn well please? No, it's not. But I feel like there's sort of a weird no man's land in terms of how much more you pay for your car versus how much more entitled you are driving that car around. I don't care if you paid $130,000 for a truck that is incredibly unsafe and a pile of shit glued together with Elmers. You do not have the right to do whatever you want, and same with you who paid $80,000 for their unreliable piece of garbage. You don't get to do what you want, but absolutely go off, I guess. I mean, I guess if you've got a Cybertruck, you want it to be as far away from everyone else as possible, because if they look at it wrong, it will fall apart. What, your wheels are gonna shrink, your goddamn hood's gonna turn purple, your accelerator is gonna shoot off into the sun. It's really crazy. Got called out by my teacher because the essay I wrote was flagged as AI. 100% of text is likely AI generated. How do you know that, though? How does it figure this stuff out? Seriously. And why do teachers get to use these unreliable trash-ass programs to go, nope, you didn't do it. You fail. You completely failed. Like, what, huh? Do we have to start handwriting everything again? You know what? Give all the students typewriters. Let's do that. That way you know they've done it. Even if they have ChatGPT write it out first, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna wanna sit there and try to transcript that shit to paper. No, they're just gonna do it for real. Let's go back, folks. This one incorrectly colored tile. Oh, it took me a second. Ugh, I hate that one. Daughter or wife failed at changing toilet paper. Did they even try? Let's be honest, it does not look like they did at all. When people stick their tongue out right before eating or drinking, you know what? Now that you mention it, I have seen some people do this. I feel like it's pretty rare, though. I'm really going through my memories right now to see if I've ever met somebody that just sticks their tongue out when they're eating. I don't really give a shit. I don't know how that affects me. What does affect me is if you chew with your mouth open and, breathe through your mouth, because I guess the nose is too difficult while you're chewing. That's nasty. Stop it. Don't do that. But I don't know why me sticking my tongue out to take a bite would be such a big deal. I really don't know. Does it? Seriously, I'm looking at all these images going, wow, I just don't care. If it makes you mad, whatever, dude. I guess that must be a fun existence. Yes, I had already sat down. Who is that guy? Who the hell are you? What are you? Is it a daddy longlegs? I don't even know. He's kind of cool, though. Sure, it would scare the shit out of me for half a second, but then I'd realize, oh, it's one of these guys. Whatever. What's the best way to safely get this guy out? If you put this guy outside, will he just die? What's the best course of action here that's, alternative to killing him immediately? I've been trying to be a little bit better about putting some bugs back outside versus, oh, this one's dead on sight. You know what I mean? There are some helpful ones that, as long as they stay out of my way and don't have any babies in the house, we're good. The way my Uber Eats order was delivered. At least I got a free towel, though, right? Oh, that's cool. Wait, did you purchase? No, you didn't purchase a towel. You said you got a free towel. Duh. I'm dumb. Don't mind me. That's insane. That's kind of crazy that you could tell they panicked. They panicked and went, jeez, what do I do? Just take the towel. Poor guy. Poor guy and poor you.
I wonder what those big-ass red letters mean. I don't know, but they're red, and as we all know, red things are telling us to stay away from that thing, so whatever we do, we must not go anywhere near the red words. Don't even read them, because that's acknowledging their existence, and therefore making the threat real. This is why I don't acknowledge redheads. I'm not colorist, I'm protecting my safety. Now also, okay, hold up. Let's put on the brakes a little bit just to on the hate train to the mailman for this one. Apologies to anyone who broke their necks from that abrupt stop with the train line, but this is important. If you don't want the mailman to have to bend your packages, maybe, just maybe, don't install a mailbox that clearly is only designed to fit a particular shape of parcel. I mean, really, what did you expect the mail person, I should say person, because, there's more than just male men, there's male women, and male children too, I'm sure. I acknowledge their existence, unless they're redheaded. Look, I'm just saying, we all know the rectangular shape that a lot of parcels come in. So, maybe if you want someone to do their job properly, you actually provide the a space for them to do their job properly. I mean, really, am I wrong? Please let me know your thoughts down below. I'll read them as I'm doing a poop on the toilet later next week. And yes, I know I can hear the...
well, they could have just
put it to the side of the mailbox or at the door.
Of course, they could have just exposed it to the elements. There's no way the OP would have gotten upset about that.
Been here 100 times, and he still cards me. I was expecting a sneaky shot of a bouncer, someone just like looking at someone's card, checking their birth date and everything, but nope. Oh, where's this? I wanna shop here. I'd love this cat to have an excuse to card me. Yeah, learn me. Learn my name and number. Go on. It's okay. I'll answer. Two dudes hanging out in a drinking water fountain in Bern, Switzerland. Doesn't ring the same way as two dudes sitting in a hot tub 6 feet apart because they're not gay. Now, my only question with this is this legitimately okay to drink water and not merely left as some architectural decoration, heritage listed and all that? Also, I don't know if I'm allowed to be upset by these people because, I mean, I assume they're locals. Like, I have zero jurisdiction to have any judgment against what they do with their own country's stuff, especially as an Australian and the way we treat our own country. You know, I feel it's very hypocritical for me to judge, but also extra points to them setting up an iPad and watching footage of something. I don't know what it is. But hey, look, I don't know about you, but I'm kind of jealous that's a pretty cool idea. Just bathtubs around the public space. Living here in sunny Australia, I feel like just having some pool you can kind of sit in comfortably around the cityscape when it's a hot day, that's honestly sounds like a really good incentive. This man at the theater has left his phone flashlight on and is shining it at the floor seat. Oh! Okay, well, where's James Wilkes' booth when you need him? The man had the right idea, just the wrong target. A few hundred years before his time. Oh boy, a fortune cookie. None of these have ever been a bad premonition whatsoever. Let's see what fate beholds me according to a dead, dissected part of a decapitated and tortured tree flattened to a two-dimensional space for eternity.
Seek help from professionals trained in mental health care.
Ow. What does yours say, Tiddlywinkles?
It says we should burn them all, Johnny!
Well, I guess it would be wrong for us to challenge fate. How do I choose green? You have currently selected blue. Would you like pink or green instead? Yes. Adding 550 to cart.
No.
One Haribo in an entire packet. Damn, they're really rationing these things, aren't they? I mean, look, technically it is treat size. And I mean, is it giant? No, wait, hang on. What's the logic here? Giant straws gone mini. So the description just cancels itself out. It's like they're trying to latch your eyeballs by putting the words giant in capital letters there and then just
Gone mini. Ooh, don't notice that. Just notice the subconscious response you get to seeing the word giant regarding a snack.
like, hello bank, I would like $1 million loan. Okay, and how much money do you have? I currently have over $30 million in debt. Sorry?
What?
Sorry, there was one thing at the end there.
Dollars?
No, there was another word.
Million?
Had a D on it.
Dollars?
You were in something.
Elvis 2022.
That's not what I'm talking
I told him to get a haircut.
Okay, security.
A large fry from McDonald's. Oh boy, here comes something extra relatable. The universal suffering of exhausted and underpaid staff members. Unanimous is the choir of complaints that one could easily perform such a task upon our own self-righteousness. 'Tis merely a scoop. A singular scoop, that which stashes the nominal sufficient supply of chips required for the sizing. Begone such criticism, I say. For one forgets the exhaustive, autonomously dead inside experience one has when performing such shifts. Remember when you go into your Ronald McDonald crack den, the sirens and complaining and cackling that goes on is something you get to leave within 20 minutes max. You're not there dealing with it for up to 8 consistent hours of your daily life. Also, I'm just saying, I've always done this. You can just go up to them and say, hey, I don't feel like this was fairly filled up. Could I get the proper serving? And provided you have the common sense to do this the moment you get your food, they will do it. Because it turns out they're human beings, and being rational with them actually gets results. Who knew? Who would have thought it? Who knew that minimum wage workers actually had some sort of sentience? Oh, how crazy. Color me flabbergasted. Yes, that's a color. Only rich people know what it is. Bye-bye. this one-way arrow pointing directly into a pole. Yeah, this is the route I tell people to go who I don't respect. Yeah, no, it's just like the Harry Potter movie. You gotta go fast, otherwise it won't work. Also, America, I will never understand why you don't have license plates at the front of your car. I don't know if it's a state-to-state thing, but I mean, come on. Uber and Didi and Lyft and taxis in general are all the norm now. We all need to be able to tell whose car is whose by their license plate. Why do you all force everyone to look at the car's butthole to know which is your car? If someone's being a dangerous driver behind me to the point where I'm afraid I'm gonna get a surprise colonoscopy, I want to be able to tell whose car is whose when I'm looking at the rearview mirror. Please, educate me. Just like many of you have educated me on the last oddly satisfying video where apparently hermit crabs aren't technically crabs? Shout out to @LunarVeggie for this comment of interesting facts. Snails grow their own shell. What? What? They're turtles. Guy, gal, non-binary pal, they're snails are turtles. Oh my god. They're very, very slimy turtles. It's just one of those things where you learn it and then you're like, why didn't I know that already? Anyway, moving on to more Macca's complaints. McDonald's decided not to mix my McFlurry. Oh, look, deconstructed coffees in Melbourne.
This costs $18 because you have to make the flurry. It's a really unique experience because you get to decide just how much of a blend you want it to be.
You could tell it's really premium because the more I speak, my Australian accent becomes more convoluted, which makes it more of a rare, unique experience. I really can't give Melbourne smack though. They do have the best coffees. The cafes there. Never. Oh my god. I just want to see the menu, bro. Hi, welcome to Domino's. We're like a monogamous conservative marriage. You don't get to see the goods until you commit. I want to see a ring, honey. As in you ring up an order. Don't you dare cheap out with some voucher, honey. No 3 pizzas for $35 with a side for $6. No. I want to know you can afford the full real deal. Someone parked like this for days. I'm gonna have the honest hopefulness that this is just all the same family and they've come to visit and that car is owned by the people that they're staying with. I mean, surely. I actually came across this situation the other day. Someone had parked right in front of another car and they had left a note in big bold letters saying,
"Please don't tow us. The car behind me is my uncle's. We are staying with them for 2 days. This is okay. Please don't tow us."
And you could tell by the franticness of the writing that was the exact emotional tone they were conveying as they were writing it out. Previous passenger left an imprint on my seat. Oh boy, brace yourselves. Oh god, oh no. Okay, sorry, y'all probably can't really perceive this, unlike me. I haven't looked at the next image yet. I haven't looked at what the result of this is. I've assumed straight away that it's going to be sweat. You will probably think that right too. Maybe a sweat imprint of someone's butt. You know, the sweaty gap sweat that happens. Yeah, very, very gross to see. This image is labeled P. So I'm going to go look at the next image now. Live reaction. Oh, that's... See, no, when it's a sweat, like a sweat mark, you can make it out. You know, like it's not just a full puddle. Unless they had a job interview. Maybe then I'd understand this pool of sweat. Just a job interview that if they don't get, their wife is leaving them. You know, that levels of pressure has really affected their respiratory system. Oh boy. That's actually caused the material to deform. That's substantial. That is at least 2 bottles. Frick them plans. Hey, look, there are people who've married cars. Someone even married the Eiffel Tower. Let's not encourage more weird things from humans.
Okay. So anyway, okay. Help protect rare plants. Stay on the trail. Do not go over rock walls.
Well, that's a pretty clear and legible sign. Surely no one's gonna dare to clearly just break that rule. Oh. Now here's the thing. Yes, okay, that clearly looks like they're sitting on some rocks. You could apply some critical thinking here and assume that, okay, maybe they took extra care when stepping over this area. They have no intention to move any further into this vegetation and such than just by sitting on the rocks. They wanted a better view of the valley below. It's only like 2 meters ahead of the rock wall. It's fine. My issue is the fact that we are trusting the public to not justify this behavior with every extra little step they make further into this vegetative plant protection area. Oh, I'm just 30 centimeters ahead of where these people are sitting. It's fine. I'm not too far in. Oh, I'm just 30 centimeters ahead of where that person was. It's fine. I'm not too far in. And before you know it, you got people who've destroyed an entire habitat area because they've normalized going further and further in, thinking it's not a big deal. Now, I know I'm being rather pessimistic or nihilistic. I'd argue I'm being realistic. Exhibit A, the pandemic. Remember how we treated toilet paper, that thing that was not in short supply? We made it in short supply! I'm just saying I permit the park rangers to learn how to lasso humans the same way the cowboys lasso cows. Went to McDonald's. Well, damn, this is just a blast of McDonald's for this entire video, isn't it? Went to McDonald's after a rough day and didn't realize they gave me chicken instead of a burger until I was already home. My sweet husband drove back to get me a burger, double-checked it, and came home. This is what I bit into. I am so tired. Oh my goodness. So, they just gave you live cow. That's just a living cow. I mean, I'm all for that rare, medium sort of blend when it comes to steak, but with little patties? Nah, man. Nah, the patties aren't fancy enough to win that sort of flavoring. I mean, I feel like that would just taste like chewy paste, if anything. Oh. Blech. How much more do you need? Where should we put our rubbish? In this bin? In this bin? In this bin? No, the ping pong table, obviously. That's clearly where things should go. You can't get angry at me, okay? Everyone else does it. It's not my fault for my own actions. This dude taking up 3 seats for no reason. This is where you take advantage of having a possibly very heavy suitcase. Just swing it up and drop it onto that middle chair, and then, just as you do that, also immediately sit your butt down on the legs. Add a facade of innocence, too, by having headphones in, so it seems like you're completely distracted on your phone as you do it. Remember to play up the exhaustedness as well. You don't just sit down lightly. No. You slam that booty down. You're eager to smash that butt onto that cushy seat. You commit to the smashing. And we'll just add, most of the time people do these things because no one's challenged them yet. They're bargaining on people being too afraid to confront them being a total a-hole in front of everyone around them. Every time I've asked these sort of people if I could, sit in that spot that they are clearly occupying more than they should, they've obliged, because they're just doing it because they were getting away with it up until that moment. It wasn't really something that they were gonna, die on that hill for. Most of the time, confrontation requires a lot less tension than you are afraid it will include, is what I'm trying to say. What sign? I didn't see a sign. No dogs on beach. Hey, what are those 2 things? Little children? Got little children on leashes by their necks, do ya? Do you? Please, oh man. The temptation to shout that out loud as I'm pointing to the no dogs on beach sign. Just like, are those your kids you have tied around their necks? They're your kids, are they? Why are they walking on all 4s? That seems a bit inhumane. Oh, they're dogs? You have dogs on this beach where there's no dogs allowed? Do you? God. I can see myself growing into a Karen. This is bad. How my sister puts the silverware up every time. Hey, I'm sorry, but is that a toothbrush? Also, is that even clean? It does not look clean. Now, this is one of those things where I can actually argue on both sides, but it also becomes its own paradox. Because on one end, don't worry about putting them in the same spot, okay? They're all in there. There are only 3 different types of cutlery. You're gonna take 1 extra second to find the cutlery you need. Big deal. But on the other end, just put them in the right box. It doesn't matter. It takes you an extra second just to put them in the right box. Either way, you're still spending an extra second. So personally, I'd rather spend an extra second putting them in a neat order. That said, if you're someone in a rush, I totally understand just chucking them all in there and ordering them about, at a later point, which again, takes like 5-10 seconds. I mean, I'm on the camp that's like, hey, you don't need to make your house a display home like 24 hours a day. I've still got my suitcase from when I went to visit Cairns 2 months ago lying in my office right now, half unpacked. But you know, like the little things like this, just put the effort in. This should be illegal. Why do I need to talk to someone to cancel a subscription? Oh, God. Thanks for advertising Revive Superfoods for us to make sure we never ever subscribe to them.
Final step to confirm your deactivation. To deactivate your subscription, please call our
Loyalty department. Oh God, loyalty department. Of course it's called that. You just know the moment you call, it's gonna take at least 10 to 20 minutes and it's gonna consist of 90% conversation, you saying the singular word no, and them saying anything to get you to stay. I'm genuinely impressed this is still a practice that businesses do in this day and age where information is spread all around. Like doing this to your customers who are the kind most inclined to give bad reviews and send bad messages about the product experience. You don't want them to still be around in your circle of product placement, business, advertising, blah, blah, blah. If someone doesn't want your product anymore, then you want them away from your product as much as possible. You don't want them sending bad mojo to everyone around them being like, hey, I heard of that product, don't go near it. I had a terrible experience of XYZ. If they want out, you give them a slip and slide and like a little wave goodbye. No one is more enthusiastic and more committing to ruining your product and business than people who had a bad experience. Like there's a reason that you find more negative reviews about things online than positive reviews, because people who had a good experience aren't going to go out of their way to tell people. They're going to enjoy their time, enjoy their life. But people who have a vendetta against you, a personal pain that you inflicted upon them, oh, they'll do whatever they can to get revenge. My wife's Target order consisted of 3 items. Oh my God, did these items come from like 3 different states? Did she make 3 separate orders? How? I see Target is practicing the Amazon method of packaging. Let's put as little as possible in as much as possible. The way my brain works, specifically if you are a millennial or a very, very early Gen Z. 1970 was 30 years ago. 1980 was 20 years ago. 1990 was 10 years ago. 1995 was 10 years ago. 2000 was 10 years ago. 2010, that was 10 years ago. 2015, that was 5 years ago. 2017 never happened. Nothing happened then. It doesn't exist. It's a blank year. We all went on autopilot. Actually, I have a lot of memories of 2017. I just don't acknowledge them as the year of 2017. I acknowledge them as 2018. That is weird. Like, I don't know. Does anyone else have memories from 2017 that their brain, for some reason, immediately thought happened in either 2016 or 2018? Anyway, 2019 was last year. 2020, also last year. 2021, a few months ago. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the power of eventually developing a more autonomous life. This is something you definitely experience the more you get older and have a more, a stable work repetitive cycle. This is why it's extremely beneficial for your brain and just, mental health too. Try to explore new things. Try to learn new things. The more new and unique experiences you try to have in your life, especially throughout the year, the more you will actually retain things. Because it's new information. Sure, your brain can forget some older things as a result of that, but you're exercising it. Like, that's why it feels like all these things were only 10 years ago or so, is because by around that time, you've started developing a more repetitive, autonomous lifestyle. And so your brain is just not bothering to retain as much anymore. I mean, there's also the counter theory that it's just because you've lived for so long. There's a lot less for your brain to prioritize in memory banks when you were 7 years old as compared to being 20. Visiting grandma's house and it's almost impossible to use this toilet. Oh my God, is your grandmother a hobbit? It's like they designed a bathroom purely for a child. Be honest, does your grandmother live in a dollhouse? The inconsistent sizes in the same pack of tortillas.
Aw, look at that. You got ripped off.
Question is though, which of these is technically the correct sizing? Because something tells me it's the middle one that's actually correct, and so they put in a little one to compensate for the overly big one, which just throw out the little one and replace it with a proper sized one. I don't know what no one wants less product. Just picked up a new pair of prescription glasses and saw this sign exiting the lot. I bet for a split second they were about to turn right around and go in and ask for a refund, because clearly they didn't work. These folks walk 4 across every morning and don't check behind for cars. Well, I mean, if you want, you could just put the car in neutral and just hop out and run away and just let Darwinism decide their fate. The wallpaper in the women's restroom at the hotel I'm staying at. Hey, you know that the space, one of those most secluded spaces for women to not feel looked at when it comes to any sort of establishment or building? Hey, yeah, what if we designed the wallpaper to make it look like they're always being looked at? Don't worry, we'll add the roses too. Yeah, roses, birds, and barbed wire.
These tape marks mysteriously appeared. That's a little odd. I'm not sure how to help you with this one. I got nothing, man. What the hell was on here? And why? Now that's just cruel. Snacks and diabetes care? Look, I hate CVS as much as the next guy, but there's no way this is real, right? Like it's, no. Just for my own sanity today, I'm not gonna believe that one. Why would I? Why would I? These search results. Is baby soap safe for dogs? We all know it can be easy to run out of essentials, but it is vital that you do not use baby shampoo on your puppy, even in a pinch. Baby shampoo doesn't tend to dry out the skin and is gentle enough to use when bathing puppies. Alright, well, which one the is it? Sun-baked bottled water? Oh, nice! Yeah, I'm sure that's not grody as hell. I mean, look, they're still sealed, it's new, it's whatever. Warm water is kind of nasty to drink and all, but is there some kind of reaction that can come from direct, constant sunlight on plastic-wrapped and plastic bottles, mind you? Is there anything that can happen to maybe the lining of the bottle that makes it safer to drink out of, so on and so forth, that will make this significantly more grody, or what? Why the hell are they out there anyway? I'm not going to grab a pack of water, carry my ass inside with it to pay for it. Are you encouraging people to just take them? Because if so, that's kind of cool. The size of my Chipotle burrito. Woo! Alright, knowing how expensive Chipotle always was and is now, even more so than the last time I ate there, which was almost 1 year ago to the day, just because I was in Seattle for PAX and needed something that wasn't McDonald's. It's always epically disappointing because where I live, we have a place called Illegal Pete's that is way better, and they would never stiff you like this. The size of a mouse. That's not a large mouse. Seriously, pick up the one you're using at your desk right now and realize that you too could have paid between $10 and $14 for something that friggin' small. Actual insanity. And completely unacceptable. My older sister is 22 years old. Okay. Alright, I see the problem. I see the conundrum. We can work with this, though. Okay, we have, an 8. We might be able to make that look like a 2. These are, after all, wax birthday candles, so with a little bit of effort, we can make this happen. Or if you're really in a pinch, you can buy that pack of 0 through 4, it looks like, or whatever. Maybe get 2 of those and just use the 2s. I mean, it's gonna be kind of wasteful, but if you don't want an arts and crafts project, this is what I'm recommending to you now, okay? Candy Crush got installed without my permission, and now I can't uninstall it. What? And you're on Android as well? There's no way. There's no way that there is no way to uninstall that. Ceiling caved in after a year of telling our landlord that the ceiling has been sagging. Okay, so is he or she, I guess, on the hook for the damage to your It's like, yeah, it looks like you could clean most of it off. It's, dirt. I actually don't know what the hell that is. Is it soil? Is it so much dust it's finally turned into something? Like, what is this? It better not be asbestos. Otherwise, yeah, that dude's gonna be in friggin' trouble. But I'm seeing like you got your little audio file set up over here. There might be some damage. I don't know, man. I don't like landlords, okay? And clearly neither do you. Look at your ceiling. Look at what happened. What is this insulation? Sorry, I just noticed that there's also water stains up on the corner there. That vent is starting to like pop out of the ceiling. This place is a rat's nest, man. And not for lack of you trying to make it homey and nice. I mean, you guys clearly put in a lot of effort making it your place, but your landlord's not putting in any effort, and they're the ones that are really required to do that, right? I'm speechless. Like, seriously, I don't even know what to say. Now hiring. Washier, cook and kitchen staff, maintenance and driver, okay? College graduate, 20 to 39 years old, male or female, flexible, and willing to undergo training. At least 1 year of working experience in the related field. This feels shopped, but it would not surprise me. Also, I've never seen the word washier or washier before, whatever, I don't know. But yeah, college graduate to be a kitchen staff member, a cook, what, a dishwasher, the janitor? Like, what the hell is wrong with you? You know what? This is the type of job that I am in full support of you making a fake degree from any university of your choice using Photoshop. Genuinely. Like, what the hell are they really gonna do? If they actually call a university to try and verify a transcript for you to wash dishes, well, man, hope that place goes out of business. I'm just saying, that's weird as hell, dog. Watched the crew fixing my apartment's sidewalk dump their extra concrete into the woods of the next lot. Oh, yeah, well, I mean, you know, they get to do whatever the hell they want to do because they're better. They have the right. We don't. We don't have the right to destroy our natural surroundings. They do. They're better than you. That's why. And you gotta remember that these people are better than you and have the right to do anything they want with impunity. Can you sense the 15-layer cake of sarcasm I'm throwing over my words here? I know I'm not as strong with it as other people. I'm not great at so many things, but I feel like at this point I've learned sarcasm well enough. What a bunch of douchebags. Caterpillar in my canned corn. Oh my god, that is... you know, it's funny. I'm gonna say it. I don't know what I expected, but you might be wondering, what the hell do you mean you don't know what you expected? They said caterpillar in my canned corn. I don't know, man. Maybe there's a part of my brain that secretly hopes that it's not actually going to be this. I don't know, man. I think we can all relate to, we just every now and then want there to not actually be a caterpillar in the canned corn. A sticker, but at what cost? One vinyl sticker for $6. And it just so happens to be one that says eat the rich. Not that this, it's from Sticker U. Huh, we use Sticker U. $6 though, what kind of a markup is that? There ain't no damn way, dog. No, You know what I'm gonna do though? You know what I'm gonna do? If I really want this sticker, I'm gonna print 1 billion of them for $6 just for me. Okay, I'm gonna end up paying more than that, but seriously, it's just an egregious price for one singular sticker. What happened to the days where I could get one for 10 to 15 cents? Maximum. Why have stickers become this hyper premium product? Ordered groceries. Driver hung them on the door handle, so when I opened the door, they fell on the ground. I ordered eggs. This is the second time I've seen evidence of a delivery driver hanging stuff on a doorknob that they know, first of all, isn't a knob. This is not a doorknob. This is a handle, latch, whatever you want to call it. Do they actually not understand how these handles work? Do they not know? Because they don't go up, dude. I've never seen one that you pull up to open the fucking door. I'm sure there are plenty where you can do that, or you can go both ways like me, but no, what are you doing? Don't play dumb. You know what you're doing. You're just feeling like being a d today, okay? Found a fake nail in my euros? And you're, oh, I see. Euro. The gyro. Sorry. Yeah, that is super disgusting. That is really nasty. This is the sort of thing I would let them know about and say, hey, can you maybe make me another one? And, I don't know, watch out for the fake nails. This is like, people are required to wear hairnets when they're working with food. What in the world are you allowed to wear nails that pop off of your hands with relative ease or break with relative ease while working with food for? It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. Clearly, it's not nearly as common as hair, but I digress. My dad is on a 20-hour flight back from South Africa and said he's about 40 screwdrivers deep. When I asked why, he just sent me this. Holy crap. Look, cute little guy, probably not barking and being annoying, but a 20-hour flight where not only do you not have any legroom, you're in a terrible piece of crap airplane seat, we've all been in them, but unfortunately, you are the one that was also stuck with a dog that's taking away what little legroom you have left. Oh, god damn it. I get it. But 40 screwdrivers, this guy would be dead. Just saying. That's like, I just wanted to mention that. Your dad would be dead. Smelled it before I saw it. That's really cool. Actually, wait a minute. What? Hold on. No. I'm confused. Wait. Wait a minute. I know we always see these barefoot plane photos and it's all disgusting and I rant about it and I get really annoyed, whatever. What I'm confused about here is how the fuck is his foot sticking back that way? Is this guy like flipped around upside down in the seat? Does he have the whole row to himself and he's got like his leg crossed so his foot sits that way? What is happening here? I have got to see the orientation this guy is sitting in. My garden hose decided to take paint off of my car this morning. Holy crap! Where can I get that water gun? Not for taking paint off my car, but you know what I mean? Also, it definitely was not the garden hose that was at fault here. Your paint was starting to give in some key areas already, or it was just an awful paint job from the get-go. Oh my god, no way. Reserved for green vehicles. Yeah, that's not what this means. Holy crap. I'm pretty sure that this was one of the very first memes, or whatever you want to call it, that I read when I first joined EmKay back in, was it 2020 now? I think this was one of the first, if not like the first. I have a very vivid memory of seeing this very, very, very early on. And if we've truly come full circle here, that means it's party time, okay? The hands kept touching the screen. Yeah, do that sneezing trick. You know, like get a little bit of water on your fingers and just right on his hands. You can just flick the water on his hands. Like, how do you not have any awareness of the other people around you? We're all on the same plane, having the same shitty time, dude. Wake the hell up. It's not difficult, I promise. I brought muffins to work because of my birthday. 5 minutes later, they told me I'm fired because of budget cuts. Okay. Well, I'm taking the muffins home with me, man. That's it. Nope, budget cuts? Well, you can buy your own muffins, bitch. Found a nose ring in my Taco Bell today. What the hell is up with all the stuff in people's food today? I say that and I'm pretty sure this is only the second one, but damn it, we got a fake nail, acrylic nail, whatever you want to call it, and now a nose ring, which is even grodier, by the way. Come on! Ugh. This car is blocking the wheelchair ramp because it's more convenient to park there. Is that what they said? Did you approach this person and they went, but it's just so much easier? They probably weren't, this looks like a gas station, so they probably weren't in there very long. Not that that's an excuse. My thought process is, I would have called a tow truck or something like that, just to screw them over, because they do deserve it. If you block handicapped access anywhere, for almost any reason, like there's probably a couple I'd be like, okay, look, you were panicked, there was an emergency, okay, whatever. But if for really any other reason you're doing it, I'm gonna hit you in the head with a tack hammer. How about that? How about that? But they're probably not gonna be there long enough for you to get them out of the way. Sheer arrogance. How my pizza order arrived. I guess I'll skip dinner. No. You show them this picture, you have them bring another one by. Sure, you'll have this awful excuse for a pizza, it's still edible, but then you're gonna get another one for free, because are you kidding me? Come on, people, don't just roll over like that, guess I'll skip dinner. No, just call them up and be like, look man, I ain't no bitch, but this did arrive embarrassingly unacceptable. I'm sorry, here's a photo if you need it, whatever. But I need you guys to replace this one, okay? Because this is a joke. Price tags are a thing of the past, apparently. Oh my god, thank you. Thank you. I have been noticing more and more, almost every regular grocery store I visit just doesn't have prices up. Not everywhere, of course. They're still up, duh. But I'm noticing more and more. I'll be like, oh, how much is this? Well, I don't know. I shouldn't have to go hunt down an employee at Best Buy 34 miles away in a different department either to figure out what the price of something is, nor should I be required to have an app that has scanning functionality to figure out that price as well. If it is indeed some kind of goofy, subtle conspiracy level tactic from these companies to force you to download the app so that you can figure out that price, because how many people really use those stupid price checkers that were built on the pillars anymore? I don't even see that crap around at all. Of course they want more downloads for their apps. You see, this is where we're going down. This is the rabbit hole we're in, man. We're going down this rabbit hole into the conspiracy land that is my brain. I'm kidding. I don't actually believe that. It's just, would it really be that surprising? Because I don't think so. All public restrooms in America seem to be like this. Why bother having a door if it doesn't cover you? If only I had any clue or any answer for you. It's actually insane that this is still just a standard over here in the United States. When I visited Finland, oh my god, my world was changed. Actually crazy. Just being in a private stall that no one can accidentally glance into or look over the top of, or has a giant 2-foot gap at the bottom. Hell, when I was in middle school, our stalls didn't have frickin' doors. All right, I don't know what the hell it is about the US in general, but man, It is not difficult to make a stall, like an actual private stall. This is weird, dude. What my wife throws away after making a sandwich for our 2-year-old. Oh, so like half the slice of bread? Like, I get it, it's for the 2-year-old. She's making it fun and silly, but at the very least, why can't you just, like, eat that real quick? Or you know what? Better yet, call me. I'll eat the remainder of the sandwich. Give it to me, dude. How could I? My health is not well, so I won't be coming to the office. Sick leave... What? Yes. To take sick leave or casual leave, you need to inform at least 7 days prior. Well, let me think about that one. Yeah, you know what? That makes sense. Sir, I'm planning on being sick 1 week from today. I just wanted to let you know I'm gonna catch the flu officially tomorrow, but it's not really gonna hit my system properly until Tuesday next week. So I just thought I'd let you know now. What kind of dumbass is that? Why do people use Temu or Temu or whatever? The whole site looks sus. It is. The whole place is a giant scam run by people that probably make $3 a month to make the worst goods on the planet just so that you can feel cool about having spent $3 less on an item. Like, yeah, I did hear a long time ago, back when people started to use them, about like, oh, you can get a Switch for $7. And it turns out that was true, but like, I don't need one. No one needs one. Come on, man. $7, there's probably like 2 a year that you're actually going to be able to get for that price point, okay? My boyfriend put my Nintendo Switch through the washing machine. I take back what I was saying about Temu or Temu or whatever the hell it's called just a second ago. Maybe this person is the one who needs a $7 Switch because their boyfriend is a moron who somehow let a Nintendo Switch go through the wash cycle. Stupid much, idiot? I'm sorry, you know what? You should try that website. You might be able to get a good deal. Received this bill a month after driving our rental car on a highway with no cash toll booths. Convenience fee of... Wait a minute. Oh my god. For one thing, it's obviously bad enough that you got a bill that you should not have received at all, okay? But what's driving me insane, and should drive everyone insane, is that the toll itself is about $14, okay, but the convenience fee is $60? Excuse me? Okay. I love your companies get to do whatever they want to. It's amazing. My landlord didn't pay the city water bill. Now my complex doesn't have water. Turned off by City of Phoenix. Do not turn on. Cool. Wow. In Phoenix as well. Phoenix! You guys know about that place? It's the closest you can get to hell on earth. Not because it's a terrible city, but because, goddammit, the sun hates Phoenix. And they don't get water? Great. Landlords, they're the stuff of legends. They're always on the lookout for your best interests as a tenant. You have to care a lot about your landlord, but they don't have to give a flying pig about you. Thousands of unopened water bottles in an abandoned school in Flint, Michigan. What the hell? Oh, Flint. Is their water still completely undrinkable? Have they been able to salvage that situation a little bit? It's been a long time. Every now and then I'll see some post online about, hey, just a reminder that Flint still doesn't have really healthy or drinkable goddamn tap water. Oh my god. Oh, it just keeps getting worse. Where the hell is this? That's so much. Why? You know what? I don't want to ask why, because I know that if I ever really got an answer, it's not going to be satisfying. It's not going to make me any happier. I'm just going to be just as pissed off as I was at the beginning of this video. I don't want to. Oh.
Wow, my carrot stems are so tall. I wonder how big those carrots must be. Womp womp. That's saddening. Like, come on, man. It really just said, I mean, you know, you should eat some more greens. You know, no carrots. A little bit of carrot. You can have a little carrot, but try the stem. It's great. AI burgers on Uber Eats. Upsetting. Wow, it's amazing that those first 3 burgers look almost identical in the way the shading is, the shininess. I don't know why, it's always the shininess. You ever notice that? There's always like a smudgy, shiny, glossy look to everything AI does. It cannot figure out, well, it can't figure out how to do a lot, but yeah, this sucks. I think this would definitely fool an older person. Cafe selling AI-generated images for upwards of £40. Selling AI art is so weird to me, unless the person you're selling to does not know about AI or what it's capable of. So you can just say like, oh, you know, I Photoshop these in my my spare time, I make these. But like, the majority of people who will learn about AI and learn about how to spot, the differences, like me, when I see this, I just think I could just do this myself. I could just literally find a generative AI machine and type in funny animal wearing pink and hippie clothes and just do it myself for free. But it's still stolen work. Like that's the end. That's the bottom line. Always the catch with these things. It's stolen work. You will get in trouble eventually. Self-driving Waymo cars honk at each other throughout the night, disturbing San Francisco neighbors. Oh yeah, here they are, just all. I don't know what they're doing. Are they trying to leave? Are some of them trying to park? I think what's happening is some of them want to leave, some of them want to park, all of them want to honk. And everyone who lives around these cars want to die. They just want to sleep. But these robot cars have other plans for them. Disney seeking dismissal of Raglan Road death lawsuit because victim was Disney Plus subscriber. Disney has asked a Florida court to dismiss a wrongful death lawsuit filed earlier this year regarding a woman who passed away due to anaphylaxis, I hope I said that right, after a meal at Disney Springs, citing an arbitration waiver in the terms and conditions for Disney Plus. Yeah, sorry about that. We know your loved one passed away from an allergic reaction on our property, and we're very sorry about that, but we do want to let you know she was interested in watching WandaVision, and she did watch it, so sorry, tough rocks. Doctor's typo trying to off my wife. The instructions, as we discussed, of rest, ice compression, and elevation are attached. Take 1,000 grams of Tylenol and 600 milligrams of ibuprofen together every 6 hours as needed for pain. God damn, all this for a sprained ankle? Cops slam the hood of a $16 million Ferrari like it's a junk car. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. So yesterday I'm at the Sotheby Monterey auction preview, drooling, not bidding, and the cops show up to verify the VIN of the high dollar cars. This is a 1960 Ferrari 250 GT California that will go from 16 to 18 million bucks. I get them to leave the hood open for a few seconds because a bunch of us want pictures of the engine, and then they let go of the hood, and when it doesn't close, they start pounding on the corners. I kind of yelled, "Don't do that, you'll mess up a $16 million car." They stopped and quickly moved on. Yeah, no, I don't give a who is touching the hood of the car and trying to get it to close. I don't care if it's the Pope, I don't care if it's the president, I don't care if it's my mom, my grandma even. Like, I will yell at that. I will do, like, dude, don't do that. Like, treat it with some respect. Delta flights out of LGA got canceled, and American Airlines is being predatory. Oh my fucking god. One way from $2,400? Are you insane?
What are you, crazy? I'm not paying that much.
That's crazy. I don't give a shit. How badly I need to be. I don't care if I'm having a child. I'm not paying $2,495. I could be a millionaire. I'm not paying that shit. I'm not gonna support that and pat it on the back and go, you know what? Yeah, good job, American Airlines. No, you, American Airlines. That is bullshit. Why don't they make these tinfoil seals with pull tabs anymore? Probably because they're f***ing annoying, if I'm being honest. I don't know. Like, if there's a lip or, the pull tab. I don't see a pull tab on here. When there's no pull tab, I gotta dig a fingernail under there or like pry a knife under. I don't know, man. It's just annoying. Annoying friend finally wins a bet. Won't stop pestering me for money. I have a friend. He thinks he's really smart, but he's not. It's to the point where he's constantly making bets for $100 on random trivia. Dumb things like ostriches have been known to swim across oceans to migrate since they can't fly. Foxes are the most beautiful type of wild cat. Tesla made every car in the world electric, and the old ones take gas to charge their batteries. Jackie Chan was going to be a dentist, but a scouting agent discovered him during an appointment. Just a constant parade of things most people know are wrong. He'll then get sheepish and kind of sweep the fact that he lost $100 under the rug. He never gave me any money for any of the bets he lost. It's to the point where he owes me thousands, if not tens of thousands. I never thought he was really serious about the money. It was just a quirk he had, so I never tried to collect or pressure him. I just let it go. Well, it finally happened. I lost a bet over a bus route, and you won't shut up about it, constantly asking him if I have the money. When is he gonna get the money? Maybe he should start charging interest on the money, etc. I told him I'd just take it off of the money he owes me. Well, surprise, surprise, he doesn't think he owes me any money. All those other bets in the 5 years I've known him were just joke bets. The only bet he won, well, that was a real bet. This is the kind of kindergarten etiquette I did not expect from a man in his 30s. I don't think I want him in my life anymore. Jesus Christ, yeah. In the 30s, and dudes trying to make bets and pressuring you about bets? Oh, but the other ones were jokes. Yeah, okay, man, sure. AI trying to gaslight me about the word strawberry. How many R's in the word strawberry? The word strawberry has 2 R's. No, it's 3. Actually, strawberry has 2 R's. The spelling is S-T-R-A-W-B-E-R-R-Y. Count them again slowly. Sure, let's count them. S-T-R-A-W-B-E-R-R-Y. There are indeed 2 R's in strawberry. S-T-R-A-W-B-E-R-R-Y. You're right, strawberry does have 3 R's when you break it down like that. S-T-R-A-W-B-E-R-R-Y. Thanks for pointing that out. There is no way to break it down, that is just how to spell it. Stupid ass AI. Hotel staff decided to drink 1/4 of my vodka. Holy crap, dude, they had a damn party in there. That is not an insignificant amount of vodka gone. That is a lot. This morning, the vodka was just at the thick part, and I come back, and obviously the staff decided to help themselves to my vodka. This is the most unprofessional thing I've ever experienced in a hotel, even in a foreign country. I went to a bar where you had to buy the bottle, Uganda, and so I only drank a small amount, and I was going to check the rest in my bag. Apparently, the staff thinks they are entitled to my property. Good thing I've been locking my suitcases with everything anyways. The text I received from a religious potential new hire. Hey blank, got the truck back. After some prayer and consideration, I believe the Lord is leading me away from taking this job. I appreciate your time getting me onboarded, but I will not be proceeding any further. Thanks again. Totally understandable. It was nice to meet you, blank. You too. I mean, look, hey, at least he was respectful about it. You know, he said, look, I did some soul searching. In his case, you know, asking the Lord, and his gut said no, or the Lord. So yeah, hey, he's being respectful, but he's being cool about it. The amount of lotion left in the bottom of this container after it stopped pumping lotion. It is crazy how much you could possibly miss out on with like non-clear bottles and, you know, things with pumps, because those pumps, they will stop working very quickly, and it's annoying. But there's so much you could like get out of it still. It's very frustrating. Same goes with like shampoo bottles, or, you know, anything that with a squeeze bottle thing. Just, there could be so much like along the walls or the bottom that's just not coming to the top. It's frustrating. The microplastics my work produces and does nothing about. Boy, ain't that swell. I've only learned about microplastics in the past few years, and well, it's something I'm very conscious about now, a lot, quite frequently actually. It's awesome. My workplace has no procedure in place to stop all the microplastics we make, so it's all over the place for us to breathe in and pollute the planet. We grind most of it to recycle, but outside where it goes, there's nothing to stop it from going on the ground. The last pick is plastic too big to grind, so it goes to a landfill. This is in Australia. Olive Garden changed breadstick suppliers. Yeah, that doesn't look right. I haven't been to an Olive Garden in a long time. I think it's dog water, but I can tell these are not Olive Garden breadsticks. They're supposed to be thinner, right? Supposed to have some, like, I don't know, some little green stuff on it, some garlic or something. I don't know. What do I look like, a freaking chef? Don't answer that. $1,576 package arrived, completely empty. Wait, what does this say? Dear postal customer, we sincerely regret the damage to your mail during handling by the Postal Service. We hope this incident did not inconvenience you. We realize your mail is important to you and that you have every right to expect it to be delivered in good condition. Well, I think they expect it to be delivered, period. It's not. This is just a bag. Oh, I have no idea what it could have been for $1,500. Who knows? There's so many questions now. This is a big case. Locally bought green peas are artificially colored. Oh, why? Why do you gotta do that, man? I'm sure they look just fine with their natural color. Like, don't make oh god, it's like Kool-Aid green, Hulk piss green. Back to school shopping in America. I always send my kids to school with a body armor plates in their bags. Sheesh. I get this. I totally understand the idea behind this, but I've never, like, you're not always gonna have your bag on you. I feel like this is just like, I don't want to assume this company or whatever is playing on the, oh, well, this could happen to your kid. Like, yeah, but their bag isn't always going to be with them. So just kind of feels like they're playing up that market, trying to make some dosh on people's fears. I don't know, maybe I'm looking too deep into it. It's a fact of life. I work 9 to 5 in an office. Your shop is open from 9 to 5. I will never be able to go into your shop. That is actually tragic. I'm just wondering how the hell this guy works in an office when he's a dog. I mean, am I the only one seeing this? That is a dog right there. How did he get Twitter? What the actual Spotify? You can listen to a song that was shared with you once a day. Wait, what? You're telling me if I get a link and I open it up, I can listen to the song, but surely I can look up the song and listen to it again, right? Like as many times as I want, because that makes sense? Or I just can't click on that link and listen to it through the link again. I have no idea. I've never seen this before. I am just as confused as this poster is. The audacity. Please try to limit the amount of paper used. Brother, this looks like frosted glass. I can see this guy's fingers. I'm sorry, I'm gonna use more layers, because if I don't, those fingers are gonna go straight through that paper and onto... MAGA member defaces and cuts down a memorial tree. Good job, guys. You're really helping your public image a lot. People think you're great, actually. They think you're all very kind and stable. My wife and I had a fun day planned. Then weather happened. Today was the one day that my wife and I had off together this week. We had planned to spend it playing mini golf and then attending a classic car show that a local club was putting on at the nursing home in town. The weather report at the beginning of the week was good for today. The forecast changed yesterday to chance of rain. Today it was a 95% chance of rain all day. The car show was canceled and the golf course was closed. It did get better when we went to Pizza Ranch for dinner. I was going to joke that she was a cheap date. I then realized that she paid. So that makes me either the cheap date or the kept man. Okay, but I'm sorry. I got a little thrown off by Pizza Ranch. I see that it means like a ranch, like a like a location, not the condiment. But surely they have to have their signature ranch, right? They have to have a signature ranch if you're called Pizza Ranch. I don't know. That doesn't sound so bad to me. I love a rainy day, just staying inside and cozy. That sounds really peaceful to me, especially when pizza's involved. So my significant other broke up with me and just left. Context in comment. Hey, what time are you coming home? Been trying to get a hold of you. I am home with kids. Was thinking of doing some pickup for dinner. Hey, I've been thinking a lot about this and I don't know how to say this. I'm trying to hold it together, but I feel like I can't go on. I've been talking with someone for a couple months and we've become really close. Okay. Can we please talk about this? Please answer. I love you. I know, this is hard for me. We've had many years together. I can't talk now. Am with Anne. Need time to process all this. I am besides myself right now. Please answer my calls. Kids are in bed and they asked about you. Jesus, well, this sounds absolutely depressing. Been together for a little over 2 years and I have a 13 and 11-year-old from a previous marriage that we've been raising together. I knew something was off when she stopped using my Tesla because one time I joked and said that, hey, since you're at blanks, might as well charge it, and she flipped out asking how I knew where she was, etc. She left yesterday AM and no other communication despite the multiple calls. I am emotional and I feel for my kids as well who really got close to her. I'm at a point where I just want to give up on dating and spend my life with my kids and protect them and myself from any more emotional and traumatic experiences. Man, that must be, I can't even imagine the emotional weight that's got to have on someone. Like, damn, how do I tell my children that, who has essentially become their mother is they're just gone. So yeah, 2 years gone, just like it didn't happen. That's awesome. Cool. Ugh. In my opinion, sounds like a good father, and I think he's doing his best. Just gotta hang in there, you know?
My 5-pound dog rolled in 10 pounds of otter crap. Oh, I'm sorry though, man. That sucks. Lime juice, not expired, with this creature growing within it. A creature? What the? No. Okay. No. That's too much for me. We're moving on. I don't need to. Oh, come on. Oh, dude. Why did you bring it out? Stop. On my flight to Reykjavik just now. Oh my God. That stuff, I do not know why. It seems like this is increasing more. You know, this is happening more and more. People putting their bare feet wherever they want, particularly on a plane. Okay? Look, all our dogs are barking. Flying is awful. Quit making it worse for everyone else. These little things are weird, and I hate them so much. All right, for a split second, I thought there was an alien standing on the hood of your truck. Oh, screw these guys. Actually, fun micro story. On my way to my day job today, that I'm actually no longer at, I found one of these guys in my car, about halfway to my destination, inside of my car with rolled up windows. Had a heart attack. Thankfully, I was able to create a little pocket in the back of the car that he got stuck in because I rolled down all the windows, so he wasn't really able to get to me even if he wanted to. Stuck on the balcony after my cat locked me out. Oh my God. You're trying. He is not going to be able to unlock. Oh, wait. He's starting to get it. Come on, you little jackass. Come on. Oh, no, it's a fruitless endeavor. Is there anyone you would be able to call? Can you climb down the side of the building? You're not naked out there, are you? Oh, man, that sucks. That sucks, man. I'm sorry. Hopefully you can get that situation resolved post-haste. I do doubt it, though. Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I just got to the end of the video. You're on the ground floor. Come on. When you said balcony, I was expecting you to be like 2, 3, 4 floors up, you know, which makes this way worse, a way more annoying situation, but you're on the ground level. Man, whatever. My coworker's mini fridge. Oh, Jesus Christ. How hard is it to be, I don't know, cognizant of the most basic things, man? That shit's molding in there or something, dude. It is bad. It is dirty. It is filthy. You're a grown-up! What the hell? My coworker thought that our cleaning lady was responsible for maintaining his mini fridge, so he never threw away old food, cleaned it, or opened it for months. I went to put something in there for him, and the stench knocked me out. Yes, it's all mold and bug corpses. Wow. So he wasn't using it for months anyway? What a goddamn idiot. That is insane. I thought it was the cleaning lady's responsibility to clean up my personal shit. You, dude. Who the hell told you that? Thanks for being accessible. Notice, to use the disabled lift, please come upstairs to the buffet and notify a member of staff so that we can turn the power on. Thank you. Do they genuinely believe that they can, or that every single person with a disability that requires them to use an elevator also has a friend with them who can go upstairs and have them do that? Yeah, I'd give them a call. I'd call them and be like, hey, are you people high? How did this make it to this stage? We don't really know. It is quite crazy how awful it must be to get around and do things as someone with a disability of any kind in this day and age. Broke my favorite stress squeezy at work. It looks horribly inappropriate. I'm in HR. You're in HR because you popped a stress toy and they think it's what? Like, what do they think? What exactly are they mad at you about in this scenario? Because sure, it looks inappropriate, but I'm just gonna say right now, if your jizz looks like that, you're about to die. You need to go to the hospital. So that cannot be what they're mad at you about. There ain't no way in hell, dude. That's just crazy. My husband, who is not good with emotional topics, broke the news of my beloved cat being put to sleep like this. Well, she's moved on, huh? To the big litter box in the sky. Why would you say it like that? Yeah, you might have to have a conversation with him about picking his moments to try and be funny, because that does feel like maybe in his mind he would try to make a little funny haha to maybe soften the blow, and it came out 1,000 times worse than he ever could have anticipated. That's bad, okay? I have never had a pet die on me. I have had to give up a pet because I had to admit to myself and to everyone around me that I just couldn't give him the life he deserved, for sure, so I made sure he got to a good place, but that destroyed me for the remainder of the day. I haven't cried in a very, very long time. That was one of the moments where I truly just was able to let it all out, and he's still out there, man. He's still doing fine. AI chat doesn't recognize the time. Afternoon or evening. Please enter the desired time to contact. After 3 p.m., please enter the desired time to contact. 3 p.m. Please enter the desired time to contact. All right? Please enter the desired time to contact. How? Please enter the desired time to contact. God, so many of them are just useless, man. This is the inside of my child's homework folder, provided by the school. At what point has consumerism gone too far? Oh, for crying out fucking loud, dude. Look, they know that the parents are going to see it, so that's probably why they're in here. But what if the parents never see it and you're just advertising this crap to children, you freak? That's just weird. And I'm sure that these are in here because it means these are now free, you know? That, like, the school doesn't have to pay for them, a teacher doesn't have to pay for them, you don't have to pay for them, but we're supposed to be paying for them. The schools are supposed to have enough money to pay for things like this without putting steakhouse advertisements in your children's homework folder. At what point has it gone too far? When we started taking money away from schools so they have to go to local fucking real estate agents to pay for folders. Can't figure out what this creature is. Alert! In case of fire or emergency, please save our pets, dogs, cats, and other. Yeah, what is that other? Is that a Squirtle crawling on the ground? Who the hell is that? You cannot sit there and tell me that is a creature of our Earth. No way. A text we received a few months ago from my father-in-law after they thought that they would be able to enter the delivery room an hour after delivery. Today, a very special life-changing event happened. Our beautiful daughter had a healthy baby, and all went well, thank God. But we were not allowed to see her or the baby. One of our lives' most happiest and beautiful day was also our saddest day. We couldn't see her or the baby, and have no idea what the baby's name is. So sad! Want to celebrate and tell the whole world but can't. We continue to pray for you. Hope your child or children never do this to you guys. P.S. But your air conditioner is ready, the baby and mom. What did any of that mean at the end there, dude? We want to celebrate, but we can't. We want to tell the world, but we can't. Like in this message we have here. Mother insists on using a new cup every time she wants a cup of coffee. She refuses to reuse a cup and also doesn't do the dishes. I did the dishes 6 days ago, and it's already like this. 6 days ago. Damn, I'm the type of guy that sees one thing in there, it's going in the dishwasher, or someone's going to be cleaning it right now. That is some bad attitude right there. I would definitely be bringing it up. I have certain thresholds that I am okay with. I'll be a little bit of a pushover about certain things in terms of cleanliness and home hygiene and whatnot, but this goes so far beyond that. We are going to have a conversation about your laziness, not you, your mom. I've offered to buy her a designated coffee cup, or 3, because the dishes are 90% her cups. She doesn't even rinse out the cups, so after a while, the coffee starts to mold and smell. Yeah, you know what? Don't even offer that. Tell your mom she's a grown fucking adult woman who needs to clean up after herself. If you refuse to use a mug more than once in a row for whatever goddamn reason, okay, I don't really care, but you don't get to do this. You're an adult. I emailed HR after noticing a pay error. This was their response. Hey there! I'm writing to confirm that your 10% pay raise was applied to your pay during the work period from August 11th to August 25th. Your new hourly rate is $26.38. Below is a breakdown of the calculation. Previous pay rate, $26.35. New pay rate calculation, 26.35 times 1 plus... What the f*** are they... Huh? If you have any questions or need further clarification, please don't hesitate to reach out. I don't think wish there was someone else to reach out to, because you people are weird. What are you talking about? Also, damn, a 3-cent raise. That's amazing. So are they saying that 10% of 2635? Hold on. Well, I'm gonna pop out a calculator myself here. 125. Okay, I feel like their math might be a little bit wrong. I don't know. I'm stupid though. Car makers, brighter is safer. Me, I can't see. Oh, dude, it is so annoying driving around trucks. Because if there's another car around the same size as me, that's not really going to be a problem for, like, the rear view mirrors, but it's the frickin' trucks, dude. Why in the world does your average truck have to be 27 feet tall now? It's ridiculous. Digital Menu says I need to use the app to view the menu. We're going digital! To better serve you and view our full menu, please use our mobile app or kiosk. All right, I can understand the kiosk, I guess. Whenever I go to McDonald's, which is very rarely, I'll use the kiosk. Okay, fine, fair, whatever. No, do not get rid of the menu we get to look at when we go into the fast food place, please. Oh my God. Look, I'm with all y'all older people on the QR codes, okay? They were fine when it eliminated the physical menus that never got cleaned or sanitized, but we're past that point right now. We can bring them back. My mom mixed all the sugars. I think your mom might be a bit of a nitwit. Maybe your mom's a bit of a goofball, a booger brain, if you will. My sister's PC was overheating a week after a local professional sold it to her. All right, your local professional didn't take the plastic off of the IHS? That is what it's called, right? The housing of the CPU. Wait, no, hold on. Is this plastic wrap for the cooler or for the goddamn CPU? I don't know which one it came off of. It's still insane. It's still insane. And ice cubes surviving a whole week in a CPU is actually quite impressive. I will admit that is actually what I also thought immediately, was that there was an ice cube in there. So I guess we're both special kinds of dumb. Got more corn instead of chicken nuggets. Oh, what a ripoff. Come on, Kid Cuisine. You guys are supposed to be cool, all right? This is the exact opposite of cool, okay? Okay, I'm glad we cleared that one up. Roomba is bricked without a subscription. Unable to start. Check your connection or subscription status and try again. Yep, I do have to say, whoever started the subscription model, whoever really popularized the subscription model, should probably go straight to hell. The guy that conceptualized that as a whole for... You know, I'm not talking like, oh, it's 1912 and I have a newspaper subscription. You know exactly what I mean. Everything started to just cascade down needing to pay forever. And it proved to be so profitable for at least one company back in the day, so good that now every company on the planet has changed over to doing it. You know how hard it is to find any piece of software that I can still purchase? It's impossible. It is completely impossible, all right? Holy crap. And it's even worse when you have to have a subscription in order to use your hardware, okay? Like the Aura Ring. You know that stupid smart ring? I was so psyched about how good it seemed to actually be for keeping track of fitness and whatnot, better than a stupid watch. And man, wouldn't you know it, the best one on the market also requires a $6 a month subscription, or it basically doesn't really tell you anything at all. Straight up, need to outlaw that shit yesterday. Make the product more expensive, okay, that's fine, and then get away with this subscription bullshit. It's embarrassing. Bought this sandwich at Nice Airport? Yep, that's exactly what I thought. Also, at Nice Airport? This is a sandwich? Never mind, it's still bullshit. Let me guess, it was like $312 or something insane. Pay for your own sidewalk? Sidewalk replacement, $410. Okay, so if I am paying for the sidewalk, then it is actually part of my property line, right? At that point, I have to pay for it. The reason I ask is because I've always been told that the sidewalk is the city's property. It is explicitly the city's property under taxes and all that. That's not part of your lot that your home sits on. That's not yours. You don't own the sidewalk. You don't get to decide what happens on it, so on and so forth. But why would I be the one paying for its upkeep and whatnot if it's not mine? This doesn't make any sense. This inflatable came punctured by a staple in the packaging. Oh, woohoo! Hope it wasn't more than like $1, because that's bullshit. What a special treat as I'm finishing up my coffee this morning. Oh, Oh my god, this was at Starbucks too? Oh, yucky. Ew, even worse. It does seem a little bit worse than when you spend $300 on your morning coffee. There was cockroach legs in it. That's great. That's fantastic. 280-plus-year-old tree in my town cut down to build a Chick-fil-A. RIP Piccadilly Oak, 1750 to 2024. I hate this shit. Call me a loser, call me whatever you will. Chick-fil-A is so goddamn mid anyway, but that shouldn't take away from the fact that nothing should have replaced an oak tree that was nearly 300 fucking years old. That is insane and quite pathetic, to be honest. It would have probably been worth it trying to relocate the bastard. But no, we had to have our Chick-fil-A. Unless... Oh, wait! No, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, unlike that story, there's not really an unless here. It's already gone. Doing truck things without tying down the load. Yeah, even... Cybertruck or not, I don't understand how he thought that was gonna work. It's not the truck's fault explicitly. It's that the guy didn't actually secure the goddamn load before leaving. So what did he think was gonna happen? Genuinely. And I finally got to see one of these things up close in person in my parked outside my local grocery store recently. Wow. Again, I like the ugly design. I enjoy the stupid, ugly design. I've always been a fan of cars that are hideous, genuinely, and it's just my type of hideous. What I don't like is that you can see filthy, grubby little f***ing fingerprints along the door seams because there's no door handles or anything like that, and it does look like it's just built like garbage. It's such a dangerous pile of crap. So, if you were thinking about getting one, don't. UPS refuses to knock on the door so we can sign for an important package. They refuse to just knock on the door? Damn. At what point can you straight up, maybe challenge your UPS guy to a fight? I do actually think it's crazy that this dude will come all the way up to the door, he'll stand his dumb ass there, he'll write out the note, he'll mark everything, he'll stick the note on the door, but God forbid he do this. And wait, maybe the same amount of time it would have taken him to write the goddamn note. It feels like at this point, you're doing it to be a dick. And it's quite obvious that's what's going on, especially when they're putting the notes on the goddamn letter that jackass read. Sorry, I get really, really upset about courier companies because some of y'all who do delivery work should not be doing delivery work. It doesn't matter what it is you're bringing to me. It's not yours. Your job is to get it to me. So just don't play this weird little f***ing game, please. My dad needs this medication delivered, and it needs an adult signature. I'm an adult. I'm 18 though, so he still calls me a kid. So I could and have signed for this medication before. Doorbell works fine, they just won't bother. Yeah, it's even worse, I will say, that it is for medicine. What a prick. I hate people. What's even the point of doing this? All right, what happened? They just sort of, okay. The point of doing it is that they like, breaking things. That's it. They never grew out of like that 3-year-old toddler mindset of like, smacking something against the ground to see what'll happen. It's kind of like that. It's just blatant disrespect for everyone else around them. No, not the corporation, not them going into Target and messing with something. It's just they know it's going to inconvenience someone else. Probably an employee that works there. New windshield completely blocks red lights. What? That's something that can accidentally occur? Okay, cool. That's more than just an oversight. Holy crap, what's going on there? Why in the world would any windshield, treated or not, why would it be able to do this? Boss wants me to make up workday I'm missing because I'm flying back from a work trip. Are you planning on getting your work day done on flight or making it up this weekend? Hey boss, how about you suck my balls? How about that? Or making it up this week? I'm not doing shit. F*** you, dude. No.